Yeah, I'll start this way. I'm Al and I play drums.
I'm Matt. I play guitar and I sing a little bit.
I'm Jose. I sing and play guitar a little bit.
And I'm Drew and I play bass.
Okay, where does the name Divided by Friday come from?
From the minds of 9th graders.
Yeah, we were in 9th grade and we needed a name for our band, and we don't really have a good story for it, unfortunately, but it's kind of stuck because we've been a band since 9th grade and haven't changed our name since then.
Yeah, so sorry if you don't like it. It's the way it is.
Okay, for someone who has never heard your music before, how would you describe your sound?
It's a bit, the music is a bit progressive, alternative, kind of, but with, you know, poppy vocals, catchy vocals over it, so we try to keep a good blend of things going on.
It's like the music of Amberlin, Yellow Card, Lion K, because those are our biggest influences.
Yeah.
And then with hopefully catchy vocals.
Yeah.
Those are all good bands, so hopefully.
Yeah, bands.
You guys recently were signed to Hopeless Records. How has that experience been like this far?
It's been cool. Yeah, they're nice people.
Sweet. Nice people. That was one of the most important things to us, was that the label treated us like people and not a product. So they're all, everyone individually we've met, and they're super cool. They treat us like family, so it's been awesome.
It's good. When did you each start playing music?
I've been all over all the instruments, but drums I've been off and on, and I stuck with it right before I right before I joined the band, and because I didn't have a drum set, and so I had to play just like on Sundays, but I've been off and on all my life.
I started piano lessons in kindergarten, and then drum lessons in 1st grade, and then Jose started teaching me how to play guitar in 7th grade.
I started playing guitar in 6th grade, 1 year before I started teaching him how to play guitar, and I've been singing since I was like 3 or 4. I grew up in a very musical household, so I'm still learning how to sing.
I started playing music when I was like 7th grade, maybe. 7th grade. That was when I really started getting into it. So yeah.
Okay, you're currently on tour with Set It Off. What has been your favorite moment on this tour thus far?
The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. Especially after shows, like we just hang out and we got this little chant that we do with SIODF. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean this whole tour has been awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely love because normally on tours you can relate to the other band you're on tour with when you guys are on stage because it's the music, but afterwards, like normally each band go their own way and they meet up the next day. But with us, we like together after the show, we sleep together. Yeah, like it's awesome.
I literally can't remember the last time the 4 of us have been in our van together, because it's always somebody from Set It Off is in our van, or 1 or 2 of us is in their van, and we've never clicked so well with the van or gotten along.
We've been completely inseparable since the first day. It's been awesome.
Then would you guys go on tour with them again?
We've talked about hopefully maybe do it like in years later, bus tour together, sharing equipment, sharing a bus, you know, maybe switch people out for the set and have Matt play guitar for them and when they play guitar for us.
So hopefully one day we'll watch this interview in the future.
And be like, I told you it was gonna happen. Yeah.
What is your favorite part about being on tour?
Getting to travel.
Yeah, that's what I like to say. I love like going to different places because our hometown is really small and it really doesn't have anything there. And so like me, I like big buildings. So when I'm driving and I see big buildings, I'm excited. I'm like, this is why I tour. I like this big buildings. So yeah, I like it.
For a fat kid moment, I like eating different food and like waking up one morning in Washington D.C. and eating at like a really local place and then having lunch in New York. So
yeah, we always somehow end up, we'll be in Washington D.C. one day and then New York City the next day.
Yeah.
And those are literally my 2 favorite places in the world. So getting to see Vegas a lot. No, I like them more than that.
Yeah. Oh, we're in 21, so we can't do anything in Vegas.
Okay, when you perform a show live, do you have any pre-show rituals?
We got asked that question today.
This morning.
Yeah, we warm up together like vocally, but that's the closest thing.
Yeah, we need to come up. Let's come up with something tonight. And I'll see.
So right now, plan it right now.
Yeah, that's our rituals that we're too
Set
lazy
It Off
to come up
does
with.
this like Dragon Ball Z thing.
Yeah.
Like right on stage, right before their set starts.
I remember for a little bit we were doing the John Cena thing. We did like a once or twice.
Yeah. Where we did that when we had our Dusing shirt on, so it was the moment for that.
Yeah.
We're all WWE fans, so John Cena.
We forgot something.
Okay, what was the writing experience for your EP Prove It like? Prove It like that.
Kind of, I don't want to say fast. I think we write kind of fast as it is. Like if we have to write something, we can write
When
something.
we get an idea, we're like, okay, we gotta finish it like really quickly.
And so like we had a couple songs finished when we went in the studio already, like already written, and then we had some different ideas. Like Prove It was basically finished, and then Face to Face was basically finished. Dark Passenger. And then Growing Up we wrote completely in the studio, and then Closer came together.
Two different songs that we put together. So here's a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, just mixed together.
Okay, what has the fan response been like to this EP?
You sound like volleyball.
Yeah, it's been cool though. Like, yeah, we never really like listen enough to those bands to call them influences or anything like that. So we were kind
And we don't, besides those words, we don't really sound like either
at all. Yeah, and I never grew up like trying to mimic anything like that. So we were kind of surprised by it, but
I think people are liking the songs. I mean,
yeah, people like the songs, and that's all that matters.
there's a good amount of pre-sales for tonight.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, which one of the songs would you say is a crowd favorite?
Lost in Limbo.
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Which is also my favorite.
And the Dark
Just throwing that out there.
But yeah, we released Lost in Limbo before, like as a single, and so I think there's kind of that, like it's been out longer so people know that the best, but I think that's one of our better songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you already answered this, but what is your personal favorite?
My personal favorite?
Well, all of you, but you already answered
Okay,
it.
well, Lost in Limbo.
Do you mean like our personal favorite song or song to play live?
Either or.
Okay.
Mine's Prove It on both situations, just because when we're playing it, like I think about what it means to us and everything, and I don't know, like I feel it really every night.
Yeah.
It's like, because when we're on stage, like we kind of are having to prove it to the crowd that night. Like every night it's a new instance of having to prove it, and so that's our first song, and that's kind of our first impression on people.
Yeah.
And I like I think everybody, and the first song everybody has the most energy.
Yeah. And then we're all.
And then we gradually get tired.
Yeah. I think my favorite to play live is Lost in Limbo, just because there's so much energy, and vocally I get to do a lot of cool things that I don't necessarily do in all the other songs, but that one's my favorite live. I think my favorite on the CD is Growing Up or Face to Face, just because Face to Face, we've always wanted to have a guest vocalist singing the song, and that was the first time we've actually, everything's gone the way that it was planned. Something always went wrong before, and that was the first time we're like, okay, we actually did it. So
My favorite to play live is probably the Dark Passenger, and favorite on CD is probably Closer.
Okay, what are your goals for the rest of 2012?
Tour.
Yeah, we just want to tour as much as possible. We're doing Japan second week of June, and then first 2 weeks of Roak tour, which should be fun. I think we kind of have July open right now, but we're trying to get some good tours, just supporting some bigger bands in the fall. So hopefully we'll be able to get on something cool. We'll see.
Okay, and our media site is called Behind the Music Media. So what do the words Behind the Music mean to you?
I think Behind the Music is like, well, yeah.
But what does it mean to you?
No, I know. Behind the Music to me means getting to find out the story behind the band and what the band's about and what their songs are about and what the band's message as a whole is about and kind of just what they're representing and what they're doing.
yeah, I think it's more a personal thing and not so much just about music.
Yeah.
Like you get to know the people who play the music.
Yeah, me too.
The people behind the
Yeah, actually I like your answer better. Yeah, getting to know the people. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Get our stuff on iTunes.
Do it.
Where can we check you out at?
iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace.
Zanga,
Just everywhere?
we're at Live Journal,
Google.
Tumblr,
We have
Google.
email.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
See ya.